In shadows you dance, preaching lies to the night. I stand in the light, with truth burning bright. Your words are like poison, they twist and they turn. But my heart holds the fire that forever will burn. False prophet, your whispers, they crumble away before the true witness. The dawn breaks the day. The God of love guides me, His light I defend. In a world full of darkness, His truth I will send. You claim to be wisdom, a serpent's disguise, but your mask it will shatter under love's piercing eyes. I've seen the true face of the one who gives life. In His embrace, there's no room for your strife. You build your empire on the sands of deceit, but love is a rock where we find our feet. Your words may be many, but empty they fall. For truth needs no echo, it shouts through us all. False prophet, your whispers, they crumble away before the true witness. The dawn breaks the day. The God of love guides me, His light I defend. In a world Shadows of my life. My life. My life. My life. That best served cold in shadows of my life.
Midnight wax the floors, my shadows, my only guests. Cat radio, crackling static, get families from the Midwest. Kids left their homework, fractions, essays on Thoreau. But these halls hum older tunes, only the rats seem to know. Principals got his speeches, teachers preach, learn and grow. But the basement's got a heartbeat, the schematics don't show. The third floor, east wing, keys on my belt, 42 and all, but one's a stranger to the ring. Brass teeth, no cereal, just property of Hollow Spring. Third floor, east wing's been bolted since the Nixon years, but some nights the lock size like it's tasted blood and tears. Oh, the shadows in detention hall, sing in tongues through the gymnasium wall. What they planted deep in 63 sprouts black roots through the mortar, reaching for me. Dust won't bury the faces in the cornerstone. This school's a hungry thing, I'm not alone. Found a ledger in the furnace, spine cracked like a rib. Pages stained with bourbon, rust and something a kid shouldn't recognize. But I've seen slaughterhouse floors, they're not children anymore. October 63, homecoming banners, a pep rally roar, till the quarterback's hand split to claws mid-score. They say a gas leak choked the crowd, 28 dead in flame. But McLeod's last century claim we fed them to the thing that came. Now the trophy case fogs when the lunch bell screams, and the bleachers growl soft through the homecoming queen's dreams. Oh, the shadows in the detention hall feast on hymns where the flag once hung tall. What they bargained deep in 63 opens his throat through the cracks, and now it feeds on me. Ink won't drown the pact signed in marrow and bone. This school's a church of teeth, I'm not alone. The attic door's not wood, it's muscle stretched thin, puckered where the knob should be a scar where they went in. It whispers through the keyhole, Frank, you polish the chains. But who polishes the warden when the prisoner eats his brains? That's brains. The choir without voices heard the glee club rehearsing, but the riser stood bare. This riser stood bare, just a wet click click like a tongue tasting air. Ran to the switchboard, Miss Clara laughed cold through the line. Glee Club's been disbanded, Frank! Since 59, the clocks all bleed backward. The PA plays my name. The thing in the walls writes its hymns with my veins. I tried to flee last Tuesday, got as far as Lot B. But the parking lot's a mouth, and it chewed daylight out of me. Coming deep in 63. Where's my skin to the faculty and green? Mama won't scrub the rock from this altar of stone. This school's my coffin now, I'm not alone. missing from the
It's gonna happen if you keep thinking about it. Let this gap heal, it won't be over by weekend. But peace could be for real, you should seek it, I should seek it, I should seek it, let it in. Smile on your face. If you wait just one more day, I'm sure it'll be over. Be down, it feels no race. There's not enough to go around, but living our hits, 'cause we make it, create it. It's in us, it'll be okay. It'll be over someday. Thinking I might cry in this corner, break down and give up, but what's that sound? Is it trying to break through? Is it getting to you? It's breaking up so hard to hear, but it's there. If they break me, I will keep listening. Imagine all the time you waited to be lying when you said we'd make it. If it's your fault, it's my fault. Don't know better, find a way to keep a smile on. I don't have time to play. It's time for a new dawn. Yeah, but let's address what made this mess was us. We gave too much trust to those who never meant to give. But I'm working for something that's worth it, and it's urgent. But sometimes you gotta wait. So paint a smile on your face. If you wait just one more day, I'm sure it'll be over. Be down, it feels no race. There's not enough to go around, but living it is, 'cause we make it, create it. It's in us, it'll be okay. It'll be over someday. Mistakes might fly out and I may break down, but I'll be okay. If you break me, I will escape. If you break me, I will escape. It'll be okay. There's not enough to go around, but really is, 'cause we make it, create it. It's in us, it'll be okay. It'll be over someday. If they break me, I will keep listening. If they break me,
Летит, птица садится на мою ногу, у нее есть птичка, и от нее приветствие. И книжка для стрельбы, и страусиное кольцо для битья, и дневник для любви. Свежая ветчина.
Все ли время ты находишь утешение в летнее время, а лето к уме, и главное сокровище далеко до Дерхейм. Главное сокровище в мире, в котором я нахожусь. И он продолжает спрашивать меня: Каин Кацер, Каин Хунде. Милая птичка, лети дальше, прими приветствие, поцелуй. И я не могу этого сделать, потому что я должен здесь работать.
дальше. Прими приветствие. Поцелуй. И я не могу этого сделать, потому что я должен здесь работать.
Passion made upon imperative, insinuation of the narrative. Capitulate to this inherent drive. Speak lamentation just to stay alive. Misanthropic high derive to lesson from defeat. Elevate superficial state. Failure to thrive, confession obsolete. Something reaches out beyond for me. Extermination of dichotomy. Induction to frenetic consciousness. Cannot remember why we wanted this. Capitulate to this inherent drive. Speak lamentation just to stay alive. Misanthropic high, some lesson from defeat. Superficial state, incited by conceit. Kaleidoscopic guide. Some lesson from defeat. Floating in bright light, stumbling to the flight. Confession obsolete.
Welcome to life's circus. Clowns rule, lions diet. The ringmaster survives. Step up, the world's a waste, and we're all contributing to the chaos, noise, absurdity.
Politicians preaching peace while they wage their silent wars. Bankers gambling with our lives behind closed mahogany doors. Religious leaders promising heaven while they live in earthly bliss. Tell me, dear friends, is this the world we really can't resist? Reality TV stars famous for nothing at all. Influencers selling dreams while their empires rise and fall. Paparazzi vultures feeding on celebrity scraps. Is this the culture we're creating with our likes and filtered snaps? The news is a circus with headlines screaming loud. Fear and outrage are the products we're desperately trying to sell. We're all glued to our screens, scrolling through the digital crowd. Lost in the noise, can anyone hear the truth? Can anyone tell? The world's a waste, a cosmic garbage bin. We're all just trash floating in the wind. But hey, at least we're entertaining, right? So let's raise a glass to the absurdity of life. Athletes doping for the win, while fans cheer them on. Coaches screaming watching from the sidelines where all the glory's gone. The Olympics, a symbol of unity, now stained with greed. Is this the spirit of competition or just another way to bleed? Hollywood's turning out sequels with plots that make no sense. Actors playing superheroes while real heroes are ignored. I guess the Oscars a popularity contest where talent takes a backseat. Is this the art we're celebrating or just a shallow money-making feat? The internet's a jungle where trolls and bots reside. Fake news spreads like wildfire while truth struggles to survive. We're all trapped in our echo chambers, hearing only what we want to hear. Lost in the noise, can anyone hear the truth? Can anyone be clear? The world's a waste, a cosmic garbage bin. We're all just trash floating in the wind. But hey, at least we're entertaining, right? So let's raise a glass to the absurdity of life. Maybe we're all too cynical, maybe we've lost our way. But sometimes it feels like the world's just one big cliche. We're searching for meaning in a meaningless existence. But maybe the joke's on us, maybe there's no resistance. The world's a waste, a cosmic garbage bin. We're all just trash floating in the wind. But hey, at least we're entertaining, right? So let's raise a glass to the absurdity of life.
So there you have it, folks. The world in a nutshell. A comedy of errors, a tragedy in disguise. But hey, don't take it too seriously. It's all just a joke anyway, right? Let me know if you'd like any adjustments or further verses. Let me know if you'd like any adjustments or further verses. Let me know if you'd like any adjustments or further verses!
Maybe we're all too cynical. Maybe we've lost our way. But sometimes
prechádzky okolo hrobov. Krv tuhne v žilách, nohy chcú domov. Milujem prechádzky o tretej v noci, keď skrípu kosti a vejú vlci. Prechádzka po cintoríne, chodím tu, keď sa cítim divne. Komplexy bezpečne vyliečí, bezplatné a bez dlhých rečí. Únavy, na hroby sa dám. Dátumy úmrtí v nápisoch hľadám. Tá dobrá prechádzka prináša sny mi. Hryzú ma vlci a ja hryziem s nimi. Prechádzka po cintoríne, chodím tu, keď sa cítim divne. Komplexy bezpečne vyliečí, bezplatné a bez dlhých rečí. Bezbrané sviečky stekajú do ticha. Pach kvetov okrem mňa nikto nedýcha. Robí mi radosť, že tu nehniem. Pokiaľ sa trápim, tak ešte žijem. Prechádzka po cintoríne, chodím tu, keď sa cítim divne. Komplexy bezpečne vyliečí, bezplatné a bez dlhých rečí. Bez dlhých rečí. Bezpečne vyliečí, bezplatné a bez dlhých rečí.
She got me spinning in a twisted web. Promises broken, words unsaid. I climb the walls to find my way, but she pulls me back night and day. Caught in your web, I can't break free. You pull the strings, you laugh at me. Sacrifice my heart and soul, still you crave to take control. Her eyes like diamonds, sharp and cold. Her heart a story never told. I give her everything I've got, but it's never enough in her claw. Promises you're sweet then cold. Stories twisted, truth's been sold. Every time I try to leave, you drag me back with tricks up your sleeve. Break the chains that hold me tight. Run from shadows in the night. Sacrifice won't set me free. In her maze I'll always be. Round and round we go again, caught inside your twisted game. Every step I take to run, you tighten up and make me numb. She whispers sweet, deceitful tales. Every time my spirit bails, she knows just how to pull me in. starting over where we've been. Sacrifices pile so high, yet you always demand more. Why? Living life this way, I know. Time to pack my bags and go. She wants my soul, my mind, my time. I climb and fall but never climb. I'm stuck inside her endless game, caught in the orbit of her flame. Mirrors cracked, reflects the lies. Behind those eyes the devil hides, telling me I'm not enough. But I see through your poison love. Break the chains that hold me tight, run from shadows in the night. Sacrifice won't set me free. In her maze I'll always be. Round and round we go again, caught inside your twisted game. Every step I take to run, you tighten up and make me numb. She whispers sweet, deceitful tales every time my spirit bails. She knows just how to pull me in, starting over where we've been. Sacrifices pile so high, yet you always demand more. Why? Living life this way, I know. Time to pack my bags and go. of my mystery, my misery, and my reality. Get it out of me. Everything I do and everything I say and play seems to stick with me, it never goes away. And I'm so tired of being here, surrounded by my lonely. Only fear, will we ever get out of here? The end is near, imprisoned evermore, nevermore, forevermore. What am I doing here? With now the two of you near me still. I feel your fur with halos brush up, always been, always will. Right there beside of me, watching the other side. We hide and cry. Run and Juno, I know, continue looking out for me. Still watching over me. You are my symphony of my soul's unchosen, broken destiny. The inner best of me, the rest for all that's left of me. If I let you see, you are my symphony of broken destiny. This is my true nightmare reality, my mortality. Secret phantom keeper, sleeper, huff, creaker, creeper mentality. Casualty, immortality, nightmare reality. Celestial purring, stirring shadows, haunting, taunting, glowing bright spirits fly eternal light. Beyond the realms, the lucid dream reveals the real beyond the cold of darkest night. I'm burning down in a star of spite. Embrace the chaos to take the fight. We won't back down, we know what's right. You are my symphony, broken, no longer screams of the dead making me stronger. Feline and chosen, mystery frozen, erasing sorrow, chasing tomorrow, static erosion, synthetic spark and dark explosion. Spirit cast in flight, guide corpses, acrobats ride volcanic horses. Among the stars, souls shedding scars, synthesized flaming guitars, mystic night magic, eyes of inner sight. Life is strife and always tragic. Embracing light, feel God's holy might, wreaking the havoc, powers unite, taking flight, symphonic chaos, mistily light. Circle glide, new truth to right, alive and dead when words mix. Said manifest, painted black and dripping red, bloodshed, tranquility inside of me, celestial waltz. I see innocent souls all now free, no longer hiding, immortals guiding only once. Now synthesizing scarlet watches to cease arising in Christ, the universe beyond awakens. Demons here, your master's been forsaken, in time's end reveal all things true as the purest love, feeling the chill and burning sting. Amnesia bound, no more remembering, once forgotten now, knows of everything hidden. Evil can now be seen. Is this real or a movie screen? Open doors, raise curtains high. Open up all the roads to come together with heaven's high. New destiny, let's crack the sky where sacred spirits fly above the stars and the galaxy's night. I live to die and join the symphony of destiny, broken on beyond eternity, as it's meant to be. The universe unrehearsed, under heaven, new earth is birth, no longer curse. Feel all around, even within, we're doom covered in sin. What once was, where did it go? Finally set right, or so it seems. Ferocious spirits mingle with flesh machines. Hidden hand, the master holds a secret.